lacrosse fans, and welcome to the East Campus Fields on Liberty University's campus. I'm Rhett McGibbon. Joining me tonight is my late boomate, Patrick Strawn. It is a late one, 12:38. I'm surprised I'm still awake.
No, absolutely, it is a late one, but you know what? If it's going to be late, at least we got a good lacrosse game ahead of us.
We sure do. The Liberty Flames taking on the Florida Gators here.
The midnight game is a game that we have obviously circled on our calendar every year. It's a great game for us as a program. Great game that just gives the guys the recognition of what this program means in terms of a university standpoint and the support that we get. I think that from the fans side of things, they really create that atmosphere that makes it.
This is their fourth year, I believe, playing a midnight game.
Yeah.
You kind of get used to it. It's a different game underneath the lights and not in the daytime.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a different game. And you can tell right now, this is the atmosphere you want to play in if you're a lacrosse fan. I mean, the crowd is in it. You're playing under the lights and just primetime action. Nothing more than you could be looking for a collegiate athlete.
I mean, the event itself, it's amazing how far it's come since I was a freshman here 4 years ago. That was the first year we did it. And just seeing the crowd participation, I guess the degrees to which the university goes to make it an awesome event for us and for all the fans that came out. It's really, really neat.
It's a tradition here that we've done the last few years, and we hope that we can continue to do and continue to kind of add to the event.
Well, that being said, time to meet the third member of our team tonight. Brett, how's it going down there?
Thanks, guys. It's a beautiful night down here at the Liberty Lacrosse Field. And definitely everybody's happy that it's not 17 degrees and raining like it was at last year's Midnight Mayhem, that the Flames beat University of Georgia in 19-5. They've actually won all three of their Midnight Mayhem games since 2013. So hopefully tonight they can keep all of that winning momentum going and make all the fans here so proud. So don't fall asleep up there, guys. We start a little late, but we're going to have a really exciting game tonight.
Yeah, we definitely are. Lots of crowd here tonight, Pat. One of the biggest crowds we've ever seen here on the East Campus Field.
It's something the guys have been looking forward to and will continue to look forward to. Anytime that you can play in that type of environment, I think it adds a different element. For us, it's kind of a way for our team and the sport of lacrosse to continue to develop and grow a fan base. And I think a lot of people that come out to that game, maybe sometimes it's their first game, maybe not, but we're hoping to introduce them to what I think is one of the best, fastest growing sports in the country.
The midnight game is a game that we all look forward to, the whole team. This is my second midnight game now, and we always talk about how there's a huge crowd.
I mean, I've never in my lacrosse career played a game so late at night, so it was kind of new to me. And last year, the guys have always talked about how crazy it's been, and just when I stepped on that field and I saw people lined up against all the fences and on the hill, and then they had so many people they had to put them behind us, I was like, holy smokes, this is crazy.
No other teams really do it in the MCLA or NCAA in general, so it's always a fun and unique time for us just because, you never really think about playing a game at midnight, so just the crowd participation was awesome. I've never seen the stadium even close to that, packing. We had people up on the hill and even on behind the sidelines, so that was really cool to see.
And it just adds to the hype of the game. It's 12 o'clock, you're kind of tired, but when the crowd's there, it's just being tired is the last thing on your mind. You're really excited.
Clamp is being set up now for both sides. Fianco has been able to meet the challenge every time this year at home, and let's see how he does here. Right off the bat, Fianco wins it forward, tries to dig it up. It's a loose ball. It's going to be dug up by the Flames. Fianco will take it down deep. Flames knocked it free momentarily. It comes across midfield. They're with it again. Here comes Marakovic with some speed to Gregory, and shot, scores! Back in the X, Gregory trying to get away from his man. Being guarded heavily by Vargo. Gregory with it, pass. No, he doesn't, scores! Directed that one on net. I thought he was trying to go backdoor. And Gregory with two quick goals to start off this game. Marakovic looks to dodge. They set a pick. He's got some open field. Looks for a give and go. A nice little head fake. Marakovic scores! What a goal! Miller with it down low. Sam Gregory there as well. He's going to set the pick. Miller walking out front. A nice pass, a shot, scores! That was King letting it go. Wheeling down the field, Brett Wood. 9 ground balls on the season. We'll play it back down low. Gregory throws it out in front. Miller with it. Shot, scores! What a spin in front by Miller. Got away from the defenseman. Put it past Trey. Managing the far side of the field defensively. Pitts with a shot, scores! He had 2 men covering him and still able to get the shot through.
We got off to a really fast start and you couldn't really, Florida never really could recover. So it was good. Everyone got to get in, get some time, just got to play in front of fans like that. I mean, even the guys that have been here for 4 years, it's been neat because like each year more and more people come out. So that's been really cool to see.
A fantastic crowd it is. Absolutely wrapped around the whole field.
The guys obviously came out ready to go. I think we jumped out early on them, and unfortunately for Florida, it wasn't wildly competitive right off the bat. And I think that was just a testament to our guys and the environment in which that game created and the anticipation that they had felt.
Going into it, we did not take them for granted. We knew they were going to be a tough team. Coach had just been preaching all week, we need to focus, we need to lock in. This is the really important part of our year where we need to carry momentum into the rest of the year.
That it's a game that we're going to be able to come in and just be able to play great just because of the environment that it creates. And we just make for a great environment, great atmosphere.
I mean, it was just such a fun event. I mean, even during warm-ups, you could just feel there's like a different vibe in the atmosphere from the players. Like, we were all ready to go by 11. I mean, just by game time, we were ready to go. And the week leading up to it, you can just kind of tell there's a different vibe out there. Like, everyone's just ready to go and ready to get out there and have some fun.
Lugo covering Marakovic. He makes a move, a pass. Valentine scores. That's basically going to do it with 0.3 seconds left on the clock. Once again, 18-6 the score. We'll be back. Post-game analysis coming up here from the East Campus Fields in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Florida's a good team. They came in, to this game with some strong wins under their belt. I think there were a little bit of a uncertainty. We weren't sure really what we were going to get from them, but they had some quality wins under their belt, and their record showed that they competed pretty well this season.
We were just really ready to go, so as soon as the game started, from the first whistle to the last whistle, we were ready to go. We've been really focusing on each week, whatever team we're going to play that week, focusing on that team, and we knew that Florida was a pretty good team and that we needed to win that game in order to advance.
So we were really looking forward to this game and to be able to come out the way we did and just jump on them early and be able to just dominate in every facet of the game. It was really a well played and just a complete game.
It was absolutely awesome. I've never played in front of so many people. It was like 4,000 or something crazy like that, and it was just an absolute blast. I mean, we were on offense. We scored 18 points, which is unreal for us, and everybody was sharing the ball and everybody got to go in. It was awesome.
Some teams kind of come in and they underestimate Liberty, but especially on that night, that's not a night that you want to do it. And that's not, I'm not trying to speak these guys up in any way, shape, or form. I just think that that night they're just more focused and more dialed in.
It's another big building block, and one of the advantages of a game like this is that we can create momentum even if there's not any.
You want to continue to just focus on one game at a time, and I think it's really easy for us to do that right now with Tennessee coming up this weekend, followed up by a game against Tech, which is a program rival for us. And then from then on out, it's winner you go home lacrosse. It's an SCLC tournament that's going to be stacked this year with teams like Georgia Tech and Florida State and Virginia Tech and ourselves, and the opportunity to play in that is a great opportunity to kind of test ourselves. We've tested ourselves against all of those teams that I mentioned throughout the season. So for us, we know what we're getting ourselves into, we know what the expectations are, and we know that the trip to Orange County, California for Nationals is a result of how we do in that tournament, and hopefully our goal and the expectation that we've set, and hopefully what happens is we're able to be successful in that and win an SCLC championship for the first time within Division I.